Hey, I'm Stephen, and today let's talk about when is it the right time to say goodbye. Welcome to Snap Everyone, where we take an interesting dive in the world around us and learn how to navigate it. So I think you're now wondering why our title is like that for today's video. But we're not saying goodbye, okay? Hindi po naman tayo mag-goodbye. But rather, what we want to focus on today is how to say goodbye, or rather, how do you know when it's time to say goodbye? Meaning, how to know if it's time to let go of certain things or it's time to quit that job. 'Di ba? And, your hobby, how to quit that, things like that. If you are one of our regular viewers, which I think by now you should be, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and like this video if you liked it. If you don't like it, also like it. If you're one of our regular viewers, I think you know that we have a previous video about moving on, or the process of moving on, which is somehow related to today's topic. So I'll put a link of the video at the description box below, or here at the card at this corner. You can hit that and watch that after you watch this video. Anyway, in that previous video, we talked about moving on at your own pace, or moving on at your own pace. Meaning you're not being rushed or being told by society how to move on from a certain thing. Or whenever you feel right to move on already, it's your call. But what if you decided to really move on from now on? 'Di ba? When is it time to say goodbye, or when is it the right time to bid farewell to your bitterness and pain? Or maybe you are deciding to move on from your current job or relationship. When can you call it quits? So most of the time, there are two major signs that you can say you can now move on fully, or say goodbye, or call it quits. The first is your mind and heart is at peace. Meaning there's no more deep anger or pain, and you've learned how to overcome a moment that triggers you regarding the past. So simply put, whatever update you receive regarding your past, parang wala na yun sa'yo. It doesn't bother you anymore. The second is, it becomes automatic for your hands to let go. This just means that your inner self is just fed up with the past, and you've now come to terms that you can't do anything about your past. Learning to look ahead is better than looking back, because ahead is where opportunities are, or ahead is where you'll accomplish much. As we always say, healing takes time, it takes effort, it takes energy, and it takes courage. It's not an overnight thing that in one snap you are forgiving or you have moved on. And if you are here and you're watching this video, you're taking significant steps to heal. So congratulations, I guess. You've made it to one step further to healing. So as we say goodbye to the past, what can we expect in the future? And now that we've buried the hurt and the pain and have moved on, is there a bright future waiting for me? Here are the top 3s we have today. Expectations when we have moved on. Number 1, a discovery of a better horizon. Yes, most of the time, hurt, pain, dissatisfaction, it creates a curtain in front of our eyes that blinds us of opportunities. Our expectations becomes less, or we see things poorly, but letting go of the certain frustrations frees ourselves and gives us a new perspective in a whole new in a whole new light as well. We now understand that without the hurtful people of the past, there's so much more that we can accomplish, and there's so much more potential in us to discover. Number 2, you take care of yourself better. When I experienced pain personally and hurt of leaving my previous toxic job, self-care became less of a priority for me because my thinking was no one would care about me and no one would notice. So I won't clean my face, I won't dress well when I go out, you know, because again there's that certain curtain of sadness over me. But one day I was able to watch a vlogger. He has a vlog just like this, who had a pretty the same experience like mine. And he said that by choosing not to take care of yourself and fix yourself in the midst of hardship and pain, it sends a strong statement to your adversaries na parang sinasabi mo, hey, you won! I'm a loser, di ba? Beat me up some more. Pero hindi naman yung kasi yung message na gusto mong isend sa kanila di ba? No! We would like to fight, we would like to strive, we would like to survive. So I decided to take care of myself more, clean my face, and it's rewarding, I tell you. Bye-bye. Number 3, you care less of what others say and filter out only what's best for you. After leaving my previous work, I had many people advising me to do this, to talk to this person, and reconcile, but even eat this kind of food rich in this kind of nutrition, etc., etc. TMI, too much information. What I realized in that moment is I should care less of what other people would say and just filter out the certain words or advices that could really help me move on and let go of certain pasts. Words that will inspire me and empower me and not make me feel even more guilty. Moving on, calling quits, or saying goodbye to our past hurts does not mean that we're chums again with those friends of the past, those people who've hurt us. No. Even so, we should be careful in choosing new relationships that come into our lives. Saying goodbye is an important component of moving on. It will help you get refueled to achieve your dreams. And that's it for our episode today. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Snap. Make sure to leave a comment, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button below so you stay updated to new uploads from Spacefellow. And this has been Stephen, and thanks for tuning in again to Snap. Until next time, bye!